race was pretty challenging. It's quite messy out there, quite bumpy, so it's hard to be neat. But if you can send the boat, then you definitely get an advantage and get some run on it. I think we were lucky to get out first before the other crew, so we got a bit of a head start and then managed to increase it. So yeah, all good.
All good. And now, what's been going on here today?
Well, when we turned up this morning, the bank, there was some pretty big waves on it, and there's a bit of carnage and some boats slewing and rolling, and so they raced, I think, a round of men, round of women, round of juniors, and then they put a hold on the juniors, raced a round of men, and then halfway through the women decided to call it, and they postponed it for about 30 minutes, I think, or an hour, to wait for the tide to come in, so there was more water on the bank, so it was safer. And then they resumed where they left off, which was our second race. So we went out, and it was way better. It's messy, but nowhere near like it was this morning.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Liam.
And we're from the South Pelka Holy Crabs.
Yeah.
Just had our second row for today.
Yeah, it was quite epic out there. Waves as big as whales, really. But hey, we made it. Yeah. Boy, they're really big. Like full on.
Pretty messy surf. It's the conditions. The surf's kind of dropped down a bit throughout the day, but it's gotten very choppy and windy out there. But we just got a pretty fun wave on the way in.
Yeah.
It was catching us the whole way, and then somehow Ribs managed to hold on to it, and we came through, and we did it well. We did well that race.
Yeah. We've got like one more race to go, so like hoping the best. But hey, we're already having fun out here. No regrets at all. It's super.
See how we go in the next race. Hopefully, end up with a good result.
Yeah.
So today we had one of our guys missing, and so we asked one of the under 23 girls to fill in for us, and she's been rowing with us. She's doing very well. It's basically no difference at all. She's rowing that well, and yeah, very happy to have her in the boat. We haven't rowed together as a crew before, the four of us, so we're doing very well, and she's doing very well. So it's good to have her in with us. We're the only crew in the 19s with a girl, and we're doing well, so good stuff.
Well, I'm enjoying the carnival very much, and I think the organisation that's gone into the efficiency of the carnival is just awesome. And I'm full of admiration for Palm Beach for being the host, but the branch does a great job. So when we see the excitement of the boats, we start to see them. That last one, I think it was a 3 times roll. It's quite awesome. So when I hand out some medals a bit later, they've really been earned. So it really is a terrific carnival.
So you've just got a OAM in the latest round?
Yeah, I did. Yep. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much for that. It was a surprise, big surprise when I found it. So I never thought I'd end up with one of those, but yeah.
And how long have you been involved in surf lodge?
I got involved about 74 with Peter Daly and I did my bronze in 94 when my youngest daughter got involved. So I was just on a volunteer basis before I did my bronze, and then got involved then, chief instructor, officiated and things like that. So it's just gone from there, I suppose. Club captain for a number of years. So yeah, it's fills in the time.
That doesn't look good.
I'm just going to do the same thing on your hand. It was good. I think we worked really well together today, actually. Yeah. It was just so quiet. Scenarios are so loud usually, and I could hear Aiden speaking, which is very unusual.
Yeah, I could get hints from Cedar, because whatever you said, I was like, oh, I'll do that. Might add that in.
I had no idea what to do with that baby, though. After the choking, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Because you can't, it's... Usually, like, a lot of our treatment relies on kind of an active response from our patients. So when you've got a doll, it's a bit tricky.
It's really hard talking to it.
But yeah, no, it was really good. It's nice to get back into first aid. I forget how useful everything, even though, you know, we learn it as a competition, the skills that we learn are just so important for real life. And,
Definitely.
And we both coach first aid, so we are kind of going through all our treatments with the kids that we coach, and so it's really enjoyable. I'm glad we're doing it. Would you agree?
Can't believe how much we remembered.
I know. I was so surprised.
Pretty good.
But yeah.
Yeah, so on to state now.
Yeah, state's in 2 weeks actually. They've kind of put branch and state very close together this year, so that should be interesting. But it was good to have a run before state. We were the only 19s team actually.
Yeah.
Which is pretty annoying, but that's okay. Hopefully there'll be more at state. Yeah, we'll see you at state.
The
of a wave just too full for Queenscliff.
That was a pretty tough swim. It was quite long, but there were a few waves in the break, so it was good getting a wave on the way in. Yeah.
Yeah, so you managed to pull out a bit of a lead there.
Yeah, I was with the group the whole way, and I just cracked a set on the way in, and then that was it. It's just that little wave, and then got me out in front. It's good.
How are you going in the Champion?
Not really sure about the point score yet, but we did all right. I did all right. Got third in the sprint, and then we got the board and the tube coming up to finish it off.
Alright, we just finished the swim. It was a long swim. really long. It was good though. It was a good race. Yeah, it was good conditions for a swim. There was good surf in and out. Yeah, it was quite a few nice waves on the way back in. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Halfway through the Champion Lifesaver, how's it going?
Oh yeah, it's good to be on the physical stuff. We're done with all the stuff on the land, and now today just getting into the water. 2 more races left, so
the best part.
Good. Yeah.
The best part. Now you two are neck and neck in that swim.
Next race in the north.
Oh yeah, coming in, I started his feet all the way out and around the cans, and then on the way in I put a bit of a spurt up next to him, and then it was all in the waves, and it's just a bit of luck. Yeah, it's good.
Beat me fair and square.
Hello, my name is Max Moon, and I've just done the board race, the Champion Lifesaver board race. It was fun getting out there. There were some big sets coming through. I managed to get through the first one with my Manly mate Chris, and after that we pretty much were just paddling, rolling, and just trying to get through all those waves. As we came around the cans, us two were quite comfortably out front, and we were coming in, and some big sets came in, rolling through the cans. Sort of happy we missed them, sort of happy we were a bit behind, but I ended up catching a bit of a wave ahead and ended up coming through the line first. Very lucky. Oh, the Champion Lifesaver event. I've been doing pretty well at the dry stuff, the resus, but yeah, my swim and my run weren't so great. Came fourth, which is fine for me, but coming first in this, just the Champion Lifesaver all up is just such a great sport. It really encompasses all of the different disciplines that you can do in surf lifesaving, and I really enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it's good with a bit of surf. Like the start I went left, he went right, so yeah, we both made it out at the same time, and then caught the same wave and he beat me up the beach, so
yeah. Look, got a nice wave up to him.
Yeah.
Looks like you're having fun in that wave.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a chat. But,
yeah, just quickly resting before the sprint finish.
Yeah, now we got the tube, so last race, bragging rights.
You'll probably get me in that one.
Bragging rights, yeah.
Yeah.
my first time well, I would suppose, but I can't say I've been doing fantastic.
But it's fun. So yeah. And as long as the rain doesn't start, we should have a good last event.
It's not like we're not going to get wet.
That's true.
How's the surf been?
Big.
Dangerous a bit. It's fun.
An embarrassing board race, I must say, but
yeah. It's fun to an extent.
What, the extent where you get knocked off the board?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see how the swimmers go.
Black is 5.
After all that, still no thanks now. Steve White. Manly get it halfway down the shore.
First time doing the tube race with the fins on, so first time doing Champion Lifesaver. Yeah, it was good to get one on top of Jackson. So I went one up in the sim, he went one up in the board, and then I got him back in the tube race. So yeah, I got bragging rights there, so it's good.
Now we just have to wait for the points.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. The boys said that apparently last year at State it took 3 hours, so I'll go out, catch a few waves and see what the points are like at the end.
Yeah, it's good, you know, good result, good to get a reward for your training. Theory I did quite well, but got a lot of improvement to do still in mannequin and live patient. So it's good, there's still room to improve.
Okay, and where to next?
Where to next? Up to State, so your minor next week, so yeah, try and improve and go from there.
There was a lot of good competition out there today, so I think it was the surf was a lot bigger this morning, so it was a little bit challenging. But we all did really well and we all finished everything, so it's really good.
Don't want to start now? Yeah,
I'm not sure how well I'm going to do that, but
well, good luck in the state.
Thank you.
In the Champion Lifesaver, it was a very close race. In the end, it was a 3-point difference between me and James for bronze and gold. And Chris Curley, he got silver, and he just lost by 1 point. So I'm very happy with that result.
So it's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was good fun. The conditions were kind of hard at first, but it was alright. I got smashed on board, but swim was good. Yeah, good fun.
How was the recess and theory paper?
That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was alright. Good. I'm a bit rusty after not doing it for a while, but yeah, it was good.
So yeah, sorry Joe, how long have you been unofficial?
Since my 24-year-old was in about the under-9s, so a number of years. So this is, I'm down to my final one going through Nippers, and he's just coming into the senior club. First carnival at seniors, so fantastic.
There you go, so you enjoy it on the beach?
I do enjoy the camaraderie. It's a great atmosphere and it's a great place to bring up your kids, and it's pretty hard for them to get in lots of trouble with a big board under their arms, so I think it's a great place. Best youth off the streets program ever. Surf Lifesaving.
There you go. And you'll keep going as an official, do you think?
Yeah, oh yeah. The middle child still has a go here and there, and we all patrol at North State, so it's just fantastic. And darling husband runs the barbecue every week, has done for 10 years, so it's a big commitment.
Two-minute warning whistle.
Okay, I'm Talia.
And I'm Julia.
We're from Freshwater, and we just competed in under-17s first aid. It was a bit of an interesting scenario. We started off with just 2 patients, and there wasn't that much to do.
but then 2 more patients came in and it got a lot more hectic after that.
Yeah, and we initially removed the danger, which we thought was, well, at least I thought the whiskey was, well, whiskey. Turns out it was turpentine.
Yeah, and nail polish or something, so he wasn't drinking alcohol, he was drinking poison, so that made it a little bit more complicated, but you remember to call Poison's hotline? Yep, great.
So that worked out.
It all worked out pretty well. I think we
did alright. Yeah. Not in like most of the body checks.
Yeah,
pretty good.
most body checks, we did some obs and pretty good treatment, I think, so yeah, it all went pretty well.
Is
ETA.
Okay, so
10 minutes today,
just put this on.
Alright, thank you.
Wear this hat.
I'll be the last
Okay,
one.
whereabouts here? And we just did our first aid scenario.
First aid scenario was pretty interesting today. Something that we didn't really expect, something that we haven't really done before. We found the second patient came in quite late, which we didn't really quite expect. It was about to begin the phone call to the ambulance, and I saw this second patient come in screaming, and it confused me a little bit.
Yeah, so what we had a woman that came in straight away with a nosebleed and a sprained ankle. So we treated her quite quickly, and then Max was about to start the phone call and the second patient came in, and he had burnt his hand on the barbecue and that was bleeding quite badly. And yeah.
So yeah, pretty good.
Finn's responsive as she's talking to me. Can you please open your mouth? Airways clear. On you.
I'm allergic to penicillin.
And okay, do you have anything on you?
No.
You don't have that medication on you?
Tie that up. Can I do a secondary body check? Checking the back of the neck and the head for any lumps, bumps, bruises, cuts, deformities. Checking under the head.
Can I get you? So do you feel sick in the stomach or in the mouth?
Yeah, I feel, and I've got a headache.
Okay, so can I make sure you don't vomit anything up?
Thank you, Manly.
Always challenging every time. Guaranteed that it's going to be a tough challenge, and that the competitions always get harder as you go through the ages, and it's always rewarding knowing that you know the treatments, and then when you get back onto patrol you can really make a difference to your club and everything.
How you going, guys?
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Yeah.
How was your scenario?
It was challenging, but I think we went really well. We were panicking a bit when we entered, as you always do, because you don't know what you're doing, but then it was fine. We got started. Yeah.
The competition was good. I noticed a lot of the teams had actually done a bit of training and a bit of work between this carnival and the last one. I might go there. Sorry. Yeah, so the standard was fairly high. The scenario was very good. I thought the timing and the patients coming in a couple of minutes later was quite challenging. So yeah, good day and nice surprise to win the badge gold medal.